person was taken to the hospital after a three-vehicle crash on I-74. This was around 5:30 this afternoon, about a mile past I-474 and the Route 6 interchange in northwest Peoria. Illinois State Troopers told 25 News there was a non-hazardous spill, but did not provide any other information. All of the westbound lanes were closed for the investigation.